right, Layla, you are doing amazing today. All right.
Thank you, Mom.
All right, so let's see what we've done so far. We read a story that you had to follow instructions. That was good. We like that story. We also just answered questions about how we follow instructions, but also computers need instructions. And we talked about those computers. When they get those instructions, they're in a sequence, which we call an algorithm. And that's how they perform tasks. So, Layla, would you like to play a game?
Yes, please.
Okay, so we're going to play a game. And the way we're going to play this game, one of us is going to be the computer.
Oh.
And one of us is going to be the programmer.
So the
Ooh.
mighty catch a tiger by his toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
All right, so which one am I? Am I going to be the computer or am I going to be the programmer?
The programmer.
Oh, okay, I'm going to be the programmer. All right, so what we have here is we have 2 bags, and inside of the bags we have Legos. Okay? So I'm going to put Layla's right here, and I'm going to put mine here. Now, what we're going to do, although you're going to kind of be able to see a little bit because you guys can see, but we can't see. We are going to now have to, you're going to move yours up a little bit. We are going to have to create something where I am the programmer, right?
Yes.
And you are the computer.
Yes.
Okay? So what's going to happen, I am going to create my steps. And we're going to see if Layla understands my steps. And she's going to try to create the same thing that I'm trying to create. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. All right, so listen up, Layla. So do you have all your pieces out? Take all your pieces out your bag.
Okay.
Okay. And first, let's make sure we have the same pieces, okay?
I have 3 reds, 3 yellows, and also 2 blues.
All right, so you have 3 reds, and I have 3 reds. You have 2 yellows.
Mom,
I have 2 yellows,
Mom,
and you
Mom,
have 3 blues, okay?
No, I said 2 blues.
Oh, 2 blues. I had 2 blues. I had 2 blues. It was my mistake, okay?
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do now, you're going to listen to the instructions. Are you going to be able to do this?
Yes.
Now, do I need to put something in front of the screen so you can't see it? Right here? Or are you not going to look? You're going to look down at your... Okay,
Yeah.
you look at your blocks, okay? All right, so instruction or step number 1. We are going to take your reds and you are going to line them up, and then you're going to put your blues on top of your reds, but you're going to put them across. Okay, so you're going to put them in the opposite direction. Okay, so your reds are on the bottom, your blues are on the top. That was step number 1. So you're going to put your reds across the top of you're going to put your blues across the top of your reds in the opposite direction.
Mom, you should be yelling it out.
It's okay, Layla. You go ahead and do it on your side and put it together.
Okay, thank you.
And drop your piece. Okay, you got it? So you can put your blues on top of your red. Okay, and then you should be able to lift it up. And tell me when you're ready. And this is the same thing that you can do at home, okay? So what you can do at home, don't show me. What you can do at home, you can have your 2 people to play, your computer and your programmer, so that they're back to back, so then they can't see and they have to follow their instructions, okay? So the next thing we're going to do, Layla, we're now going to take your yellow, and we're going to put your yellow on top of your blue, and you're going to also put it in the opposite direction, and you should be able to lift the whole thing up.
Oops, a piece.
You drop the piece. Let me see. Can I get it? I got it. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Okay. So now you should have 1 solid piece, and then you should have 1 piece left over, okay?
Yes. What are we going to do with it?
So now what I want you to do, I want you to now take that piece.
And put it on the top?
I want you to put it on top of the yellow, in the front, in the middle. So you're going to put it across the yellow, in the front, in the middle. All right, put it down, put it down, put it down. All right, so now we're going to see if our task was successful or if we have an error. Okay? So I'm the programmer, right?
Yes.
So it was my job to give instructions
To the computer.
to the computer. Okay? So are you ready?
Mhm.
So now let's see. Whoa. All right, let's do a comparison.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. All right.
Supposed to meant-
Yeah. Okay. But whose fault was that? It was the programmer's fault because,
Yes, because
my
you-
instructions weren't clear.
You were supposed to say your other middle. You
Oh,
were
and
supposed
see,
to say
sometimes
the
that happens
left.
because, sometimes that happens because you may have thought this one was supposed to be in front or closer to you, where I thought it was in front closer to the camera.
But you
So this
asked-
is a good example of how we have to really, really listen to our instructions.
Yes.
And it's really important when we are putting programs into the computer. But how can we fix this?
Oh, let's redo it.
There you go, Layla. Very good job.
and this
All
is
right. So this
on.
is a activity that you could do
With your
to
mom and
help
dad.
with our little learners
Oh.
to actually learn how to listen and follow instructions, and then you can reverse. So now next time Layla can be the programmer, and then I could be the computer, and then Layla would give me instructions. And if you wanted to make it more difficult for older
Kids.
kids, yeah, you could put different pieces in. So maybe the pieces that they have extra pieces. So the item that you're building, you may not just say yellow. It may actually be a different size, or it could be a different piece, so that will also have them to actually tune in a little bit more, so that they can listen to the directions and the instructions. Because we understand that when we're talking about programs or creating sequential instructions for a computer, it has to be exact, or you'll get an error and it will not work. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and I hope you would enjoy playing this game at home.